Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got a fun get ready with me video for y'all today on some newer 2025 Wet n Wild products. So I've got them in this little box here. So this is the look that we ended up creating, sort of. I went to edit this video and realized I didn't do an intro. So I had already added some powder to the top of my eye look to kind of tone it down a little bit for like an everyday look. Got leftover swatches that would not come off, so tells you there's a long wearing lip product in this video. But anyway, this is sort of the look that we ended up creating. That's the only thing I changed, is I added a little bit of powder to kind of like soften it. But playing with some products, I did use a few other things that are not Wet n Wild just to kind of, you know, finish up the look. But yeah, got some different things in here, a powder, eyeliners, lip products, just some fun stuff to play with. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do newer at the drugstore videos, favorites, reviews, empties, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it. If you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while, I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are doing this look, playing with some newer Wet n Wild goodies. So let's get to it. Okay, so let's jump in. So I've applied my skincare and my SPF. So I'm gonna start with this. This is obviously not a new product, but I just like this foundation. I forget to use it, honestly. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is the matte one in Nude Ivory. So just gonna apply a little bit of this. It's got like a spatula, which is, you know, kind of an interesting sort of applicator, and it kind of smells like paint or something, but I like how it looks on the skin. Okay, I applied some eyeshadow primer and did my brows. I used the Alter Ego eyeshadow primer and my It Cosmetics It Cosmetics Brow Power Full. It's kind of one of my go-tos. Okay, for eyes, I want to use this product, the Wet n Wild Chameleon. That's what it looks like. Chameleon Eyeshadow Foil. This looks interesting. Chrome. So I wore this shirt because I was like, maybe it'll like go with this. It looks very duochrome-y. So I do want to start with just a little bit of bronzer on my eyes before I use this. Pretty packaging on it. That's what it looks like in a little like, you know, container thing. Everything's falling already. Stuff everywhere. Okay, I'm going to start with some of this. The Laura Geller Baked Bronze and Brighten and Fair. Just going to use this as kind of a base shade. Kind of outer part of my lid, and then bring it over, and I'll just, you know, kind of lightly apply it all over, but mainly starting it out here and blending over. Side note, I love that bronzer. Like, that's just a perfect go-to eyeshadow look right there. It's so good. Okay, so this is what this looks like. It opens up, it has a little stopper, and you can see it is very duochrome. So to me, it looks like it's like green, gold, purple flashing between those shades. I don't want to drop this and get this everywhere. I think I'm going to use just the little lid and get some of this on a brush. This is like a, I don't even know what this is. Lunar Magic? I'm sure I got this from Ipsy or BoxyCharm. So I'm sure it was sent to me. Okay, I'm just going to kind of like pack this on my brush and apply this lightly. I don't want it full on. I'll show you a full on swatch, but I want to kind of go softer with this, at least initially. I need a mirror. Well, this is kind of blending away. Applied softly. That's not working. Okay, I got a little bit more. That's not working either. Okay, so a brush doesn't seem to work with this. Try with my finger. Oh, wow. Okay, so, whoa, that works, but that's intense. That's intense. Okay, blending it out with a brush. There's definitely like glitter in this. It's more of a kind of chunky glitter. Yeah, I don't know about this. Some of these things I've already tried multiple times, and then other things I haven't. And this is one that I hadn't really tried. I mean, I'd swatched it and kind of played with it a little bit, but not on my eyes, because just looking at the swatch, this is not like a I would wear it every day kind of a thing. I get a little bit more. My battery is blinking. This is not something I would wear every day for sure. So that's why I really hadn't, you know, dived in and played with it. Dived in and played with it. Yeah, I don't think I'm a huge fan of this. I think if you apply it full on, like in a thicker layer, it's fun. But for how I would prefer to wear it, kind of more diffused and softer, it's not really doing what I was kind of hoping it would do. And you know, some products are just like, that's not what it's intended to do. You know, it's probably supposed to be that full-on look. So there it is. I feel like I need to even it out a little bit, but you know, we got it on. Yeah, this is not my favorite product, but again, if I kind of apply more of it, it's pretty. It's just, do you want that kind of look? If you're going for that full-on chrome, purple, green kind of look, you'd probably like this. It just seems like it's, you know, more intended to be kind of more full on. So there it is. I feel like I need to kind of even some things out. So I'm going to use something from this Revolution, the True Icon. This is the bronzy one palette. I'm going to take one of these just to kind of like put this over the top. Let's do, which one? Let's do this one. I'll do this one. Kind of applying it on my lid and sort of going over the top of that just to sort of blend everything. And a little bit more of my bronzer just to kind of blend everything, kind of the edges more so. Okay, eyeliners, I have two to play with. So first off, this is the Wing Out, Breakup Proof Wing Out Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. It says up to 16 hours. So it's their like breakup proof liner, but it has like an angled end to it. So there's the angled end. I'll show you, and I'll do it this way too. So that's kind of on the thinner end, and that's the wider part. This seems good. I did try this already, and if you like the shape of that, I think you would like it. Like it just, you know, has that same great formula, but it just has that angled shape. I found it a little bit difficult to work with. So, I mean, I like the formula of it, and I like the idea of this, because if this is what you're looking for, this totally delivers on it. It's just, do you want that kind of shape to it? I like the regular one better. I would have to kind of learn how to use this one, but once I had it on, I mean, actually I liked how it looked, so I'll use it. And then this is the Chameleon Chrome Multi-Chrome Eyeliner, and I got the shade Cosmic Seeker. This is beautiful. Look at this packaging. I really like this a lot. This is very pretty. It's so fun and duochrome. Like when I look in the mirror, to me, this is looking copper, pinky rose gold, like that. And then when I look down, it's so green and yellow, or green and gold. It's beautiful. Really pretty formula. It glides on. It doesn't tug. I like that a lot. I didn't show you a swatch of this thing. So yeah, I mean, that's not my favorite. It just isn't, but I like both of these. I like the eyeliner. So let's put the eyeliners on. I'm gonna start with the liquid liner, and then I'm just gonna go over it with the pencil, just because, I don't know why, just for fun. See, like it gives you a pretty good line in the outer corner, pretty easily. But then with my hooded eyes, you know, I kind of have to like fill in the space, and you know, it takes me a little bit of like playing with it to get this shape right in the outer corner with my hooded eyes. But I mean, it's like a quick little, can kind of give you that little wing. I think it's just personal preference. There is that, not perfect, but my winged liner never is, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Because we're not perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. I don't think you're perfect either. Nobody's perfect. So let's use some of this one. I'm looking for like an eyeliner kind of brush so I can sort of like smudge it with it. So I'm gonna put this over the top and kind of smudge them together. Oh, one thing I did notice is one day I turned this, because it's a retractable, and I turned it up too much and I broke it off. So it is like a softer kind of a pencil. So I would not go turning it up a ton. You just don't need to. Well, I mean, I guess you could think you need to, but it's soft, so you might break it. So there are those together. I mean, I like them. Like I said, if this is what you're looking for, if you're looking for a winged shape eyeliner, I think you would like this because I love this formula, but this is my favorite. I really, really like this. I will reach for this a lot. Okay, I applied mascara and concealer. So now we're gonna move on to powder and a powder puff. So they have the powder puff. There you go. And it's pink. And that's adorable. I love using a powder puff like this. Very soft and nice. I'm excited about this. And then the Photo Focus Loose Setting Powder in Soft Pink. So excited about this. I have tried this several times. I really like the formula of it. It could be a little bit lighter for me personally, so it's not like quite like light enough to be a very brightening pink shade for me. It looks like it would be. I mean, yeah, it looks like it would be, but no, actually, maybe it was the lighting in my bathroom the times I've been using it. Or maybe I had leftover product on my powder puff I was using, because that's beautiful. Very pretty. Yeah, and this puff feels very nice. I would say definitely this is more on the matte side for sure, but it's looking very smooth. It definitely reminds me of the one that came in the, was it the Hello Kitty collection, I think? Yeah, I don't know if it's the exact same one, but it definitely reminds me of that. So I'm gonna look up close at this. I love the powder puff. I love the pink. Oh yeah, it's bright enough for me, for sure. It looks very smooth. It does look matte, for sure. So you have to be going for a matte powder, but it doesn't look dry on my skin. It just looks matte. It looks matte and smooth. Very, very pretty. I like that. I'm excited about that. So yeah, that's definitely a win. I'm gonna use a different powder around the outsides of my face just for a little bit of glow, and I feel like I need a, oh, it's very finely milled. It's just like poofing everywhere. I'm gonna use a little bit more concealer under this eye. That could get weird, you know, to like layer more on top of a powder. So this could get weird, but I just feel like I need a little bit more coverage right there. Oh, that went over the top of that. Pretty stinking well. Wow, okay. All right, I'm gonna use a different powder. And yeah, a different powder just around the outsides of my face. This is the Laura Geller Double Take Baked Versatile Powder Foundation. Just gonna get a little bit of this just for the outsides of my face. This is what I normally do. Like I use a pinky kind of something in my T-zone, and then I'll use this for kind of the rest of my face, sort of like that. Okay, what do we want to do next? For blush, I'm going to use something from Maybelline. Yeah, I don't have anything. So I'm going to use this one from Maybelline, the Sun Kisser. This is one of the mattes. This is in 32 Lilac Clouds. I'm not going to use any bronzer. And this particular shade, I don't have to be super light-handed with it. I also got the red shade though, and that one is so pigmented. Like I have to be so light-handed with this one. This is a beautiful lilac pink. It's like pretty much the color of my shirt almost. It's beautiful. I love this. I feel like I want a smidgen more, just barely more kind of warm depth or berry depth to it. So I'm going to use this Essence Baby Got Blush. This is in the like cherry, I think it's Cherry Baby or something like that shade. So I'm just going to get a tiny bit of this to kind of add in here to sort of just give a little bit more depth. I really like that. Use a little bit of CoverGirl Clump Crusher on my lower lashes and then just kind of the tips of my upper lashes. Okay, next up, this highlighter. This is the Chameleon Chrome, I think also. It's hard to see it because it's in chromey lettering. And I'll put the shade down below. This is the one that I got. I think it's kind of the more bluey purple. This is what it looks like. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, where do I want to use this? Oh, that's fun. Okay, it's like a blue, pink, oh my goodness. Yeah, a bunch of different colors. It looks blue, green, pink, purple to me, and almost like an icy white base to it. What am I doing? It's so cute. All right, I think I'm just gonna put it on the inner corners of my eyes. I could bring it onto my lid. Do I wanna do that? Let's start with just the inner corners of my eyes first and see kind of what we think about that. Oh, that's a little intense. I don't think I was going for that intense, but there you go. Oh, Well, okay, I'm gonna tame this down. I'm gonna go over that with powder, but I'm gonna put some of this on the inner part of my lid. Just kind of right in here to blend over. Okay, now that is fun. That I love. The inner corners of the eyes, it's a little bit too pigmented and duochromy. I think when I was, you know, more into brighter colored makeup, I totally would have put that on the inner corner of my eye and left it just like that. But now I like slightly more subtle, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. Oh, I love it on the lid though. It's beautiful on the lid, especially blended into that other shadow I have on. That is beautiful, but we're gonna tame that down. Going over it with some of my face powder and just kind of blending the edges. So it's sort of still there, but not nearly as intense. Okay, then we have some lip products. I've got 3 different things. So I've got a lip stain, the Mega Glitter, and then a chrome. All these chrome things, or chameleon chrome. If you like chrome, duochromy makeup, they definitely got those right now. This is in I'm Blushing. It's a lip liner stain. Lip liner stain. So it says lip liner stain. Apply lip stain. There you go. Oh, apply lip liner and then apply lip stain, it looks like. So, oh, is it a 2-side? I have not tried this one. Let's see. No. It looks like there you go. Looks like this. Oh. So you can do like a liner. I have not tried this. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, I'm going to start out by doing that, and I'm going to apply it as a liner. You can be very precise with this. That's pretty color. Now I'm going to use the flat side. This is nice. It's definitely a like true stain kind of a product. Like it has that kind of formula. It's more of that like liquidy kind of formula, but I like this color. I would definitely have to get better at the application on it, but I like the color and I like the idea of a stain. I mean, it's just like low maintenance and I like they're kind of bringing those back. So here is that. I mean, it is already, it's on there. Wow, okay. Yeah, so this definitely stains for sure. Oh my goodness, y'all saw how little time I had that on my lips. Not long at all. And the stain is very pretty. It's leaving behind. Ooh. I like that. I like applying it and then kind of like blotting it off. I would perfect the lines, like the edges, probably with a regular lip liner, but look at that. That's pretty. Okay, next let's try this product. So I applied a little bit more of my like foundation like that. So this is the Mega Glitter Shimmer Liquid Lipstick. And it says this innovative formula applies matte and transforms into a glitter finish when your lips press together. Lightweight and packed with high color payoff, it glides on smoothly and feels incredible. Infused with vitamin E, it conditions your lips while you shine, perfect for any occasion. Okay, so directions. It says apply it directly to your lips, starting from the center and moving outward for even coverage. Okay. Allow it to set for a moment, then press your lips together to reveal the stunning glitter finish. I feel nervous. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Doe foot applicator. No smell to it really. So set this in the middle. And then kind of blend out. And how do you do that? I guess in a second on the inner part. Because you're not supposed to press your lips together in it right now. I love this color. Let that sit for a second. I'll show you a swatch while it's setting. Oh, that's so pretty. A beautiful fairy color. There is that. Okay, so it says just a moment. So, has it been a moment? I feel like it's been a moment. Okay, so let's press them together. I see it. Oh, and it becomes more the more you do it. That's pretty. It's not over the top. It's more subtle. It does have that liquid lipstick feeling on my lips, which is not always my favorite. So of the two, I'm going to get more use out of this for sure. But this is fun. You know, if you like these kind of products, this is fun. It seems like it does what it's supposed to do, but more on the subtle side. Like there's definitely more pigment to it. Oh. Well. Seems like you can keep going with it and bringing out more glitter. So there you go. This is fun. I'm going to take that off with some eye makeup remover, some like oil-based eye makeup remover. That definitely seems pretty long wearing also. More foundation. And then this, I don't think this is going to be for me. Just looking at it, I think it's going to be too duochrome intense, but I thought it would be fun. So I think, oh my. Wow, okay, that's intense. So I think what I'm gonna do, what do I wanna do? I think I wanna put the stain on lightly, and then I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of this on the inner part of my lips. That's my plan. And you saw it was like that doe foot applicator, kind of a, you know, applicator on it. Okay, there's that. Gonna kind of blot it. Kind of like it. I'm gonna go over this with a little bit of Maybelline Dusty Rose. Just kind of soften that a little bit. Yeah, okay. And then where did it go? Okay, I'm gonna get the tiniest little bit of this. So it seems like a very light pink with kind of a gold green shift. I don't think this has a scent, I can't really tell. Okay, lightly applied and distributed over my lips. I actually think this is kind of pretty, but I think the challenge is getting it evenly applied on your lips. So it says lip foil, chrome lip foil. Let's read about it. FYI, I think the highlighter shade I got is Venus Swing. Venus Swing. So I was gonna pull up some info on this once I find it. Okay, there we go. And I think the shade I got in this is Halo's Way. And it says it's a groundbreaking lip color that redefines what it means to shine. It isn't just lip color, it's a statement as bold as you are. With never before seen light reflecting pigments, each shade transforms with every shift in light, adapting and evolving to your surroundings. Oh, with a smooth, non-sticky formula in 2 mesmerizing shades, these lip foils provide full, multi-dimensional coverage that won't budge. It's different. I think, you know, do you like chrome, kind of fun makeup? These definitely are that, for sure. Wow, that stain is, I'm using an oil-based eye makeup remover. And that's been on there for a while. That's not coming off. Wow, so yeah, if you want a good long-wearing stain, that definitely seems like it does it. Okay, let's go over everything. So, I would say my standout favorites. Let's just go over the things that stood out to me as my favorites, the things I will reach for the most. I actually really think this highlighter is really pretty on the eyes. So I would wear this on the eyes. The lip products, I would say this is the most likely for me to wear. I don't think I'm gonna reach for it a ton even still, but I think it does what it's supposed to do, for sure. But do you use stains a lot? That's the question. If I want a stain that's really long wearing, I would reach for that. Wait, this is the wrong thing. Love this chameleon eyeliner. I love this. This is beautiful. I know I'm gonna reach for this regularly because it's got a little bit of a neutral base to it. You know, that brown base, so I will reach for it a lot. These are the things I'm gonna reach for the most. These are my favorites. I really like this powder. I think it's beautiful. I love the pinky tone to it. Love this puff. It's great quality. So those are my favorite things for sure. Okay, so that wraps up this look. Here it is. I hope that you guys really enjoy getting ready with me today, playing with some products. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Let me know down below what you think about these products. I would love to hear your thoughts on them. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.